And he gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, it's basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole.
The Cavaliers hitting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
Second team foul.
He's off on the second. Green with the ball. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Love with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Love's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers on top, leading by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And now the third quarter about to get going.
Tremendous output from Bledsoe. He's got 11 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Smith is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Smith again. It's Bledsoe. Dragic with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Dragic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensive foul.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
And he consider him a genius-level coach. Doris, thanks. We'll see how he does. Here's Bledsoe. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
14 seconds on shot. 14.
Dragic with a wide open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
For 3.
Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level.
From the arc, Love grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Irving passes to LeBron. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And that's when a team really has the best chance to run after a steal, obviously. So the defense is going to be critical for them right now.
Smith wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 8 points for J.R. Smith.
Kyrie Irving 3 seasons ago was the only rookie in NBA history to shoot as well as he did from the three-pointers, the field, and the free throw line. There's no question about it. He is an elite shooter.
6 to shoot. Len sets a screen for Dragic. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. And the slam dunk by Irving. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to James. Ball's knocked loose. And another shot. He lays it in. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now. And Irving, super skilled, one of the league's best shooters. And it's a strong case for being the league's most elusive ball handler as well. Seems to get by his man pretty much at will.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And Irving super quick with the ball in his hands. And when he gets to the basket, a master using spin and English to convert.
And Kevin, you know, the story is that growing up, the hoop in his yard had a big part of the backboard broken off on the right side, so he had to learn that spin in English in order to bank it in.
I like that story.
Necessity is the mother of creation.
Phoenix grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green with the ball. Now Smith defending. Green kicks to right. Green again. Smith. Pass to Thomas. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's Marion in the corner. Back to LeBron. He gets it up. Drilled it just as the horns. The Cavaliers leading by 12. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Gerald Green out there with Brandon Wright. Then it's Plumlee. Then there's Dragic, and it's Thomas in the point guard position. He dishes it to Plumlee. It's up a 3. No good from Dragic. Irving drives in. Good, and the assist goes to James. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, it's funny. Back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Lenz checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Brandon Wright. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Isaiah Thomas. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
I thought we might see a little defensive adjustment at halftime, but the fast break continues to be effective.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
And you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, and he also questioned whether he had, quote-unquote, what it took to win a title. He's obviously answered those questions.
And some harsh criticism, Clark, for LeBron after the decision, or his comments after the 2011 finals.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's really impressive to see how he's handled that. He misspoke and mishandled both of those situations. And to his credit, he's expressed regret about those things, displaying a maturity we've always seen in him. One of the remarkable things about LeBron is that for the magnitude of his celebrity and his stature and the expectations, I don't know if we've had an athlete handle himself any better under the hot, bright lights of stardom.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Green dishes to Dragic. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Suns trail by 14. Trying to find Bledsoe. Gets it to him. Cavaliers with the rebound. James has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. They recover it. Morris passes to Dragic. James kicks to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Out to Smith. The pass to Love. Green again. Smith. Love dishes to Mozgov. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Eric Bledsoe. It's LeBron with the drive.
Well, LeBron said last season that he just couldn't see leaving the Heat. But I guess he came around. The championship foundation in Miami, but some cracks started to show, and now he's back in Cleveland.
And for LeBron, Clark, you think from a competitive standpoint, it made sense for him to leave Miami?
I don't know if it was driven by competitive reasons, quite honestly. I mean, with the new luxury tax, it's gotten harder for the Heat to add talent to that superstar core. You know, on the Cavs side, LeBron can command the max and play with some younger up-and-coming players who are a relative bargain on the rookie contracts. But I think it went deeper than that. I think it really was about the pull of Northeastern Ohio being stronger than any other consideration for him and his family. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start bearing some of those.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. My goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, had to figure out his niche and understand, how to limit his mistakes. But last year, a terrific campaign for him. And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
It's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for James. You have to look at his steals and when he would come up with them as major factors in this result.
And you talk about Green's dunk contest win, a 6'8" with a 39-inch vertical. I think that 39 might be low. I've seen Gerald put his head in the rim and look down. I mean, in games, hey, I can't even do it justice trying to describe it. Just go online and look up some of Gerald Green's dunks. You'll be amazed.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Irving passes to James. 5 to shoot. Smith with a wide open look. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Steve, I thought those home fans gave this team a